Elements. I'm Shirley. Today we're going to be showing you the ABS system on the vehicle. I'm going to name the parts, and then I'm also going to describe what to do if your ABS light is on. Alright, so now what we're going to do, we're going to start pointing out the different parts of the ABS system and describing what they do. First, you have the wheel speed sensor, which is this lovely thing right here. And then inside the rotor itself, there is a toner ring, or a tone ring, I mean. The tone ring and the wheel speed sensor, they work together to show how fast the wheel is going and make sure that the wheel isn't about to lock up from rapid deceleration. And that's how they play a part in the ABS system. Alright, and another part of the wheel speed sensor that's connected to it is the wiring harness for the wheel speed sensor, which goes up all the way up into the engine bay. So wheel speed sensor back here and back. They all are connected to the pump up top, which keeps everything in order. Okay, now we're going to be talking about the ABS pump. There's two different types. First, I'm going to talk about the regular ABS pump. It's just the pump itself. In this vehicle particularly, we have the version that has the ABS pump, the hydraulic valve control, and the computer as a combo unit. The pump, it releases pressure from the wheels when you're braking. If you use rapid deceleration and your wheels are starting to lock up, it releases pressure to where your wheels can continue to turn without locking up and causing you to skid. This is useful for if you're in emergency braking situations where you have to slam on brakes due to some obstruction in the road. You can safely stop without it sliding into whatever's in front of you. Okay, now we're going to be focusing on if your ABS warning light is on for this vehicle. What we're going to do is we're going to turn it on. You see the ABS light is lit up. It cut off. The reason for that is the ABS in this vehicle is properly working. If the ABS light was to be continuously on after all the other lights had went off that would usually go off, that means that the ABS needs to be repaired or diagnosed and see what's going on. Here in a minute, I'm going to show you how to do all that, or I'll tell you how to do all that. Okay, first thing you want to do is scan for DTCs. These usually give you a code that shows what's wrong with the system. Next thing you want to do is come and find the fuse, which on this one, if you look here, I'll go real slow. It'll be this one here, the 60 amp, which should be right here. If for any reason you need to take the fuse out, you need to use the proper tools. Next thing you want to do is test and inspect both the reluctor and the wheel speed sensor, because if the reluctor is missing teeth or has damage to any teeth, it will cause problems with the ABS to read incorrectly. If the sensor does not have enough voltage, then it's not going to have enough power to actually get through and make a constant reading. There should be an air gap between the sensor and reluctor anywhere from 0.45 millimeters to 1.1 millimeters. If it's any less or any more than that, that means it will be too far or too close to have a proper reading, and you can have a bad wheel bearing because of that. You also need to check the pump motor computer or the controller, because if that fails due to an open in the wiring circuit, or if it's running but not working properly, that means you need to have it replaced.